The latest images published on social media out of Tehran, showing huge crowds walking the streets with chants of death to the dictator. The pain and frustration over Iran's failing economy has been bringing people to the streets for nearly 2 weeks now, and spreading. It began in Tehran's Grand Bazaar, with shop owners crippled by a fluctuating currency. Security forces inevitably trying to shut the protests down, with dozens killed so far. The numbers still demonstrating will rattle Iran's ruling clerics, especially in the wake of Washington's moves on Venezuela.
The big lesson out of the fall of the Venezuelan regime is not Colombia, is not Greenland, is Iran. And the Iranians know that Iran is the next target.
U.S. President Donald Trump has delivered warnings to Tehran about the protests.
If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard.
That could embolden protesters, even if many don't believe Trump has their best interests at heart. Iran has endured decades of U.S.-led sanctions aimed at curbing its nuclear program. And more saber-rattling from Israel, which launched 12 days of what it called preemptive strikes against Iran with U.S. help last year, has piled more pressure on the regime.
They're under distinct political pressure from within. The economic policy changes that they need to make are not really possible without coming to an accommodation with the U.S. administration.
Iranian officials, including the foreign minister, are stepping very carefully. We do not seek war, he's saying, but we're prepared for it. We're also prepared for negotiations. Iran's negotiating position is clearly even weaker than it was a year ago. Less clear how that will impact an increasingly cornered regime, one that has resisted calls for its demise in the past through brutal repression. Margaret Evans, CBC News, London.